made it past Fantastic Tuesday. We survived multiple Lorcana drops. We F5'd our way through 100 virtual queues and scored the hottest ticket in town, Horizons, a Carousel of Progress. Welcome! You are officially the smartest, coolest, and now brokest Disney fans in the world. But it's worth it. You all look amazing. Especially those watching on Disney Plus. Look at you. Cute fit. Tonight, I am Disney bounding as host extraordinaire Neil Patrick Harris. It's a connection. Oh, how about this band, the Phoenicians? It's fantastic. They'll make it look so easy. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? Thank the Phoenicians. Judy Dench would be so proud. This is my first time attending a D23, and it has just been phenomenal. I've wandered the convention hall, the panels are amazing, the cosplay, I'm absolutely loving it. And because I'm hosting, I've had the chance to learn firsthand about all of the exciting announcements that you are going to hear tonight. So, welcome. And I know that last Horizons host was Josh tomorrow. Maybe you've heard of him. He's now in charge of the entire company. Wait a minute. If my math is correct, I am 24 months away from being CEO. And 48 months away from owning the Lakers. But truly hosting tonight is an honor, as I am a full-fledged, road-dropping, churro-eating, turkey leg avoiding, hatbox ghost popcorn bucket collecting, brave little tailored gold card pack driven, candlelight narrating, bona fide Disney nerd. How much do we love our Disney cast members? Are there cast members here tonight? Wake up and put on that name tag and go make magic every single day. I love it. I bet everyone here has one special Disney role meant just for them. In this great, big, beautiful world or land, there's a job that's waiting for me. Where the air is sweet and the sound pre-planned, and admission is perpetually free. Roll the glass forever, with no bad day whatsoever. Part of history, wish I could be. Entertaining all day while air conditioned inside. Animatronic, where life is a breeze. I never feel my age because I have robotic knees. I spend all day reading fans with guts made of gears, while it sings symphonic music plays on loop in my ears. I'd like to be a Disney animatronic and live my life on a ride. Each day is the same, and every night I get clean. And since my job is my fun, and I'm never bored, just take me from the game of bottle goes the
So, to be clear, you made me Abraham Lincoln in a theater.
It's more of an arena. Man, Lincoln was Walt Disney's first ever human animatronic, so.
Animatronic. Interesting phrasing. What makes something human? In fact, what makes anyone human? The soul is a
Thank you so much. It's an opening number, not a TED Talk. Endorse that. Animatronic. Never old. First, like your remote control. I'd like to be cat. I'd like to be fun. And modern free. It's something say lean. Yo, and jump like me.
Lots of stray cats, and it's dark 24 hours a day. I am there to be rum.
Rum. Gold.
Women.
Gold.
Maybe I could be a handsome minded gesture, disregard for a periscope, skeleton, or your because
Just like that becomes
nothing like that.
Holding the spirits wherever they're at. Goblins and ghouls, the souls who are trapped. I'm not actually animatronic, I'm projection now.
this whole whale suit my tune. Yeah, seriously, Disney World. That class goes after Leona. There's a haunted ghost. Happy hopes materialize. Really goes without this device. Hey, y'all! Jack McBride! Your caretaker costume is amazing!
Costume? Oh, I haven't been to wardrobe yet.
What's with the hat and the scarf?
Well, arenas are getting chilly, and I have to feel like jaunty fun. Man, what about the lantern? Well, it's dark backstage, but you got a shovel, Jack. And you have a lot of questions for someone who doesn't have a shovel. Okay.
No, coming back to the opening number.
Right! Robots! I can dance with my servos and glide on my slide, or just chill in Everest because my mechanism's died. Oh,
Neil, question. And again, love all of this.
same.
But what am I supposed to be this time?
That's pretty clear, you're the Yeti.
Not sure anything about my part in this show has been what the word you used, clear.
You're the infamous Yeti from AK's Expedition Everest and the Himalayan Kingdom of Anandapur. Does that help?
No, not at all. Tell you what, I just won't move.
Isn't technology amazing? See how the facial expression be an A1000 series. It's animatronic Paige O'Hara.
I'm the real Paige O'Hara, I swear. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Wow. It's uncanny, that's just what Paige would say.
That's because it's me. Why doesn't anybody believe me? Tell my story.
I can DJ like Rex, or be a small child dog, but you is a small world after all. And that one thing is everything. Alright, animatronic roll call. I'll be even, I'll be chicken, and like Arnold will be chicken, grab a knife and grab a fork, with a trigger from the door, and like Sydney, I'll be stationed in suspended animation, don't care if I lost again, or a man like I don't red. I'll flight and I'll be shaman, unless being noticed or common, being a scientist who's foxy, or a gangster, all flashy, all impressive, and I'm plugged, asking tourists for more logs. So not only do I get to be your host tonight, I have the honor of being one of the first people to officially introduce our next guest. And while he deserved his own opening number, very little rhymes with Maslow. So please welcome the chairman of Disney Experiences, Thomas Maslow!
Thank you, Neil, and hello, D23! What an incredible way to start the show. But first, I want to thank you for being here tonight and for all the love and passion you bring to our Disney experiences around the world. And I speak for everyone on my entire team when I say, we want to make every moment you spend with us magic. Because we put you, all of you, at the center of every decision we make and everything we do. And we're doing a lot. Think about it. Since the last D23 2 years ago, we launched 3 new cruise ships. We opened the beautiful new world of Frozen at Disney Adventure World in Paris. We celebrated the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. And the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong Disneyland. Earlier this summer was the 10th anniversary of Shanghai Disney Resort. And next year, we're hitting the 25th anniversary of Tokyo Disney Sea. And we're dancing and having fun with Bluey now, right here at Disneyland. We're flying the Millennium Falcon with Mando and Grogu. We're rocking and rolling with the Muppets, and so much more. But right now, I really want to thank all our 185,000 Disney cast members for bringing these experiences. Especially, if you don't mind, especially those here in California who have been such great hosts this weekend. Can we give our cast a round of applause? Right now, we're working on more projects at the same time than at any point in our history. New attractions, new lands, new shows, new ships, an entirely new theme park resort in Abu Dhabi, and all created in ways only Disney can. And that's because of our storytellers, the innovative minds at Walt Disney Imagineering. They have dreamed, they have designed, they have built Disney experiences across the globe. And everything we have to share with you tonight is a testament to their legacy. That's why I am so happy to welcome to the stage the President and Chief Creative Officer of Walt Disney Imagineering, Bruce Wong.
That opening number. Wow. Well, thank you, Thomas. You know, when Walt first dreamed of Disneyland, there was no blueprint for what he had in mind. So he turned to artists, designers, engineers, and storytellers, people who could imagine something that didn't exist yet, and then figure out how to build it. They became Imagineers. What began nearly 75 years ago with a small, hand-picked team by Walt has grown into a creative community around the world. The disciplines have multiplied, the tools have changed, but the job really hasn't. Create places that make people feel something and remember it. And none of us does this alone. Every Imagineer inherits something from the people who came before us, an idea, a lesson, standard, sometimes just a way of looking at a problem differently. And then it becomes our responsibility to carry that forward and hopefully leave something behind for the Imagineers who come next. Nearly 50 Imagineers have been named Disney Legends, and I'm incredibly honored that several of them are here with us tonight. These are the people whose work didn't just shape Imagineering, they shaped Disney. Please welcome Tony Baxter. Robert Coltrane. Bob Burr. Joe Brody. Our most recent legend who will celebrate tomorrow, Tim Irvine. Thank you for what you created and what you taught us, and for giving the rest of us something to live up to. Thank you all. There's someone else here tonight who has spent much of her life preserving and telling the stories of the people who built these magical places. No one has captured the story of Imagineering with more insight, access, and care. Please welcome Leslie Iwerks. before we get into other subjects, I just want to say how sorry we are for the loss of your father, Don. He was an incredible innovator. Imagineering would not be what it is today without him. We all miss him.
Thank you, Bruce. As many of you probably know, my grandfather of Iwerks and my father, Don Iwerks, were both Disney legends. And I had the great fortune to grow up around so many of these amazing creative people. I am so thankful that my father's spirit lives on, not only in my work, but throughout Walt Disney Imagineering. And I've truly felt the support of this entire Disney community I call family. I was really raised by Imagineers, and which is why I've dedicated much of my career to telling their stories, along with the magic makers across Disney. That's the idea at the heart of my latest film, Disney World Builders, premiering tomorrow. Along with one of my favorite projects, the Imagineering Story. And I had so much fun working on that series, Bruce.
Yes, it was good.
And thank you for greenlighting it.
Oh, well, thank you, but I've made tougher decisions than that, I can tell you. That
Wasn't too hard. So a few years ago, when it was revealed that dozens of new projects were underway, you and I started talking about maybe there's some new chapters in this tale. And turns out there's quite a few. And so I'm thrilled to share with everyone here tonight that I am currently filming the second season of the Imagineering Story.
No one has ever told the Imagineering story with the depth and care that Leslie has. And this time, we've invited her in while the story is actually happening. She's been with our teams already as these projects take shape, with access to the creative process that we've simply never given anyone before. Which, now that I've said it out loud, may have been a terrible idea. It'll be great.
That's because I know all the secrets now. And my goal is to bring you all in as if you're part of the journey with me, and I'm making great progress. Which is why I can announce that the initial episodes for the next installment of the Imagineering Story will debut in early 2028.
Now listen, you know you can't come to D23, announce a new season of the Imagineering Story, and not show us something, right? Fortunately, I think you have a real.
Yes, y'all ready? Let's roll it.
Leslie, I've been living this story every day, and somehow you always manage to show me something about Imagineering that I had not seen before. That's what makes your work so special. And I can't wait to see what story you tell us this time. Thank you.
Well, I love working with you all, and now I'm excited to get back behind the camera.
Yes, okay. And to all of you out there, thank you for being here tonight, because ultimately, everything we imagine, everything we build, and every story we tell, we do it for you. Enjoy the show.
For Bruce and all of our Disney legends. This is a time of tremendous momentum at Disney Experiences. So tonight, we're turning this entire arena into our very own Carousel of Progress. We are taking you through 4 chapters of Disney stories, showing you how we're bringing them to life all around the world. We're celebrating our legacy along with experiences filled with adventure, exploration, and possibility. We are imagining an even greater, an even bigger, an even more beautiful tomorrow. I say, let's start dreaming, shall we?
The Disney fans are back. It's a sure sign of D23. And believe me, this weekend couldn't get any better. Yes, sir, we're getting all the updates. Shows, cruise liners, and the latest designs and rides and attractions. Personally, I love how they're always going back, freshening up classic experiences, making them feel like new again. That's progress for you. Speaking of progress, the Imagineers are starting with one of my personal favorites, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress at Walt Disney World. I'll stay here. They're updating the whole show with all new stories. It's going to start in the 1960s. And take us up to present day and beyond. Here is a first look at a new scene set in the 1980s, a decade near and dear to my heart. So awesome. Oh, and check this out, I get to reveal some of the new stars of the show. You want to know who will be voicing Mother and Father? Well, they will be portrayed by 2 incredibly talented actors, Disney legend Jamie Lee Curtis and award-winning Emmy actor Bryan Cranston. Perfect casting. I can also share with you the new take on this classic attraction will debut late spring 2027. Just around the corner. I know the Venetians are psyched. Band, you good? Can I get you anything? No? Mickey Bar? Dole Whip? Award Wiener? No, that's actually a good name. You know what? Are there any Disneyland fans in the house tonight? I figured we are in Anaheim. There are so many things I love about a day at Disneyland, and the entertainment is a huge part of it, right? Especially the nighttime spectaculars and the parades. I have so many great memories under the stars with my kids, and I wish that I could go back in time and relive them over and over again. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Well, we are about to get that chance because I am happy to announce that in February, the Remember Dreams Come True Nighttime Spectacular will return to Disneyland. Refreshed just for you. That includes projections at the Rivers of America, over It's a Small World, and all the way down Main Street, USA. And, that's not hard, also in February, across the Esplanade at Disney California Adventure, they will begin showing an updated work on the OG World of Color. And then, calling all dreamers, just in time for summer, Disneyland welcomes back the award-winning Magic Happens Balloon. I, for one, cannot wait. Okay, let's turn our attention from the skies over Disneyland and go a bit further to outer space. Here to talk about Disneyland Paris and Tokyo Disneyland, please welcome our next guests, Imagineer Ali Rubenstein, along with former NASA engineer and YouTube sensation Mark Rober. It is so nice to have you both here. Mark, you have a huge following among Disney fans, and I know you've been a fan yourself from way back, just like me.
Yeah, so I grew up like 10 minutes from here. I used to sneak up on my roof with binoculars to watch the Disneyland fireworks.
Nice.
And so last year I had a chance to actually meet the Imagineers, and it's sort of like a dream come true. Because you have like, with the Imagineers, this is the magic part. In their brain, they think of something that doesn't exist. And then the engineering is using that superpower to like will it into existence. So like nowhere is this more true than with a lot of the tech and roller coasters that we sort of take for granted today. So tubular steel track, computer programmed operations, the world's first fully enclosed roller coasters, like all those started in the brain of an Imagineer.
That's amazing. And tonight we're here to talk about two iconic attractions in Paris and Tokyo that happen to share the same name, Space Mountain.
Yes. Who here loves riding Space Mountain? Okay, that's great, because I don't. That's not entirely true, but it's kind of funny that I'm the one out here talking about this, about Space Mountain, because my first visit to Disneyland 50 years ago, I got all the way to the load platform of Space Mountain, completely freaked out, and made my father take me out the chicken exit.
Nice. And she still hasn't been on Space Mountain.
Okay, I have ridden it. It just took about 25 years, and I had to become an Imagineer.
Nice, that's all it took. What do you think? Pretty good, right?
Well, yeah, of course, now it's one of my all-time favorite attractions, and one of the best parts of being an Imagineer is occasionally I get to ride with the lights on.
I believe friends of Imagineers should receive the same privilege.
We'll talk.
Nice.
All right, but back to the topic at hand. We have two space mountains that are about to re-energize our love for all things space. Let's start with Paris, where I can announce tonight that we're bringing the attraction back to its original look.
Yeah.
With an updated feel, Hyperspace Mountain will close in 2027, making way for Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune. For those of you who clearly, like me, do not speak French, that translates to From the Earth to the Moon. That's also the title of the Jules Verne novel that served as our inspiration for this attraction. In addition to the name, we're going to bring back the original soundtrack. And I can tell you, if you don't already know, it is absolutely the most beautiful music.
Amazing. Mark, I have a feeling talking about Space Mountain is right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, Walt Disney, like So Secret, he saw space as the next frontier. And you still see that today with like Disney shows, their films, the theme parks. And for decades, like long before I was born, Disney attractions have invited us to imagine what it would feel like to get in a rocket ship and blast off to space. And I feel like we've all had that moment, like lying, on our backs, looking up at the stars at night, and just being inspired with like the curiosity, like the wonder, the adventure of space travel. And like, there's so much momentum right now with the Artemis mission. I love that Disney is like keeping that optimism, that momentum going, and like fulfilling, you know, Walt Disney's original legacy and vision are still alive.
I'm right there with you, Mark. Chicken exits aside, it's now truly a dream of mine to go to space. I would literally go tomorrow if I could.
Yeah, something tells me Bruce won't approve of that time off.
Probably not, but he will let me go to Tokyo. I do often.
It's true.
And that works for me because Tokyo Disneyland is where our brand new attraction, Space Mountain Earthrise, will open. This is a bold new take on a classic attraction that will be an anchor of a reimagined Tomorrowland. What you're seeing now is some new drone footage captured very recently at the park. I can tell you the transformation will be absolutely breathtaking. When you get inside the attraction, you'll board a rocket ship that literally blasts into space. What you're seeing here, there it is. What you're seeing here is an early animation of the brand new launch sequence.
That is spectacular.
Trust me, it is truly spectacular. You will not want to take the chicken exit. Earthrise is a celebration of what makes our planet so beautiful and special. It will give you a perspective you've never experienced before on any of our Space Mountain attractions.
So since we're talking about outer space, how about we switch gears to another type of spaceship, one we're all riding right now, Spaceship Earth. And this has to be one of the most iconic attractions Disney has ever built.
Yeah, it is a true marvel of engineering. It's a geodesic sphere, it's a perfectly round structure supported in the air by 3 massive pillars. It stands 180 feet tall, with 2.2 million cubic feet inside, all with no interior supports. And inside is one of the most complicated ride systems Imagineering has ever created. It's a continuously moving train of vehicles that spirals up into the structure and then turns around backwards, comes back down to Earth.
Spaceship Earth's story has been updated several times since it debuted in 1982, but it hasn't actually been touched in nearly 20 years.
Yeah, the world's changed a little bit since then.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little. Tonight, though, I can share, we're bringing this iconic attraction back into the present day and beyond. Today, Spaceship Earth focuses on the story of human communication. We're broadening that. Our new version of Spaceship Earth will be about human connection, which, as you all know better than anybody, is a theme that Epcot celebrates. We'll be bringing new magic to every scene, but Spaceship Earth will remain classically Epcot, a journey through time, celebrating the progress made possible through human connection.
Lovingly respecting the old school version of it as well. Spaceship Earth is one of my favorites, and I am really looking forward to this for sure. Hey, thank you both for helping rekindle our dreams of traveling in spaceships in all shapes and sizes. Ali Rubenstein and Mark Rover, everybody!
Neil.
Hey, Thomas.
Hold on. I have one more thing to tell everybody. We've been talking a lot about classic attractions and shows, and, well, I have one more piece of news that I just can't keep to myself any longer.
Okay. I know that roar.
That's right. We're bringing the Yeti back to life
No more Disco Yeti.
Bringing the Yeti back to life inside Expedition Everest at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Some of you have come up with your own fun name for the current state of our attraction. What was it again?
Disco Yeti.
Yay! Right, that's it. So, you know what? In honor of that name, I brought someone very, very special to say goodbye to Disco Yeti.
Oh, that explains our next musical guest.
And the mirror ball and hot pants in your dressing room.
Well, that's just part of my writing.
Please join us in welcoming the only legend big enough to help celebrate one of our biggest animatronics in style. The Queen of Disco, Gloria Gaynor.
full of all sorts of action and adventure. Heroes and villains, avenging and daring do. You know that pilot fella, Peter Quill? He's about to fight the celestial Aesop, but he's never gonna win. Campuses are springing up all over. Nobody flies through the air like that new fella, Peter Parker. There goes that Tony Stark in his new suit. He sure loves that Martin. Thanks to the Avengers, we've got all this futuristic automation. Uh-oh, looks like we disturbed our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orb.
No privacy at all around here. Hello, everybody.
Patrick Harris, you are killing it tonight, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Two Disney geeks right here.
This is perfect timing. Do you think you could cover for me for a second? I just signed up for the Lorcana qualifier and my first match is about to start.
You got it, absolutely. Oh, say, Neil, are you, you know, there's a big auction tomorrow. Are you bidding on anything by chance?
No?
No, okay, good.
I didn't even know there was an auction in Hulk Age of 430. You gonna bid on
No.
No?
Hey, could you give me one of those great play-ons, you know, like they do with the nighttime talk shows?
Say less. Venetians hit it. 2, 5, 7.
The Disney parks are full of action and adventure. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I do the voice on, Iron Man on Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Well, don't laugh, I've been aged out. Now I do Howard Stark, you know. Does he have a grandfather fighting? All right, next. Here to tell us more about some of the exciting adventure projects in the works around the world, please welcome Imagineers Brett Straw and the president of Marvel Studios and chief creative officer of Marvel, Kevin Feige.
Great to be here.
Guys, so great to see you.
Thanks, John.
Thank God for you. We just need you in this world, and you make the world a happier place. God bless you both. Because
The world needs more heroes.
thank you. Now, I know you guys are both park guys. I'm a park guy. I grew up right down the street. I'm a local Orange County boy. How does it feel to walk in the parks and see your characters? I mean, it must be a treat.
I love it. You know, the minute we became part of Disney, that was always the dream. And there's a lot happening right now. Our teams love being a part of the Disney family because that means we can tell stories in so many different ways that go well beyond the big screen. And as John just said, I'm a huge parks fan. And it's so great to walk through the parks and see our characters in real life. Plus, we've been able to create some storytelling that you can only hear about and experience within the parks.
That's right. You know, what we always want to do is create experiences that invite all of you to find the hero within. And I have to say, Imagineering, it sometimes feels a little bit like the Avengers. We have this amazing, diverse team of people who are each bringing different skills to the table and coming together to make the world a better place. And you know, you don't have to be super to be a hero.
You don't have to be. I love that, right? Well, all right, let's start with Hong Kong, where the new Adventures Pavilion will transform the skyline of Stark Expo in Tomorrowland. Brett, what can you tell us about that?
Well, first of all, it's more than just a new attraction. This is actually part of a massive expansion coming to the Stark Expo in Hong Kong. This expansion includes a brand new Quinjet landing platform, which will be a great place to encounter all your favorite Avengers. And it's going to be a whole new part of the expo for you to explore and discover.
That's cool. Kevin, what kind of stories can we expect?
The new pavilion in Hong Kong is home to the Avengers Research Testing Labs, and it's full of really smart people working on new tech to help the Avengers, and one of those really smart people is Peter Parker. Now, whenever you have powerful new tech, that's bound to draw the interest of some evil forces too, and that's where the adventure really takes off.
That's right. This experience is unlike any story we've told before. In fact, here we have a rendering of inside of the pavilion. We are using more than 120 vertical feet of new storytelling technology to travel across realms. We're going to go to Asgard, we're going to go to Wakanda, we're going to travel by sling ray. It's going to be incredible.
That's incredible. Incredible. Let's talk about Asia, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, there's another major project, Shanghai Disneyland. What do you have in store for that? They have a Spider-Man land and a coaster going on there.
That's right. In Shanghai, you were just there, right?
I was. I got to tour it in July, and it's the first land anywhere in the world dedicated exclusively to Spider-Man. And it will be the home of the Shanghai division of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, or WEB for short, which I'm sure many of you know. It's an organization that was set up by Tony Stark to encourage young people to experience and experiment with new technology.
That's right. And in the spirit of WEB, we've actually been collaborating with local artists from across China and Shanghai, and we're going to bring to life more than 20 murals throughout the land. They're going to be celebrating science, of course, because it's WEB, the Avengers, and Spider-Man. And if you stop by our booth, you can actually see a preview of one of their designs here at the expo. And if you haven't stopped by yet, make sure you come by the booth. Now, of course, wherever we have WEB, we also have Spider-Bots. And the Spider-Bots have been helpful in assembling all of their experiments in Shanghai, including this incredible roller coaster. In fact, we recently just put up the final piece of track. It's all installed now. And as you can tell from this brand new concept art that we've never shared anywhere before, nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Whenever you have Spider-Bots, things go perfectly fine. Yes, Spider-Bots.
All right, so let's wrap up right here in California. You have an expansion of Avengers Campus right here at Disney's California Adventure.
Absolutely.
How's that going?
It's going great. I'm sure you know by now the size of Avengers Campus is doubling with 2 new attractions.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually we're making great progress. In fact, the route between Avengers Campus and Cars Land will be opening very soon. No more dead ends. No more dead ends. It's going to be wonderful.
Where's it going? Behind what was there?
Well, if you've seen the Quinjet that's there today, we're going to be blowing the doors open on that Avengers compound and letting you step inside with 2 brand new attractions.
Oh, that's incredible. And there was a parking lot there? What was there?
Yes, it was the last parking lot remaining backstage.
We need any more parking lots. We need more.
We got shuttles.
All right,
well, that's going to miss that parking lot. Anybody going to miss that parking lot? No.
I think it was an executive
No.
parking lot.
Yeah, probably some executives.
Right, James? All right, let's talk about the new attractions, the Avengers Infinity Fence. How's that going on?
The really fun part about Avengers Infinity Defense is that we get to use every single trick in the Imagineering book, and we're inventing some new ones along the way to create this attraction. Here we actually have some behind-the-scenes footage. These are Imagineers around the world creating these massive physical sets that are going to bring these worlds to life. And these are actually going to blend seamlessly with huge media scenes, and when it all comes together, you're going to feel like you're hurtling through worlds alongside your favorite heroes.
Can you give us some insight on the stories that we'll experience there, Kevin?
I can.
What
do you want to?
So, okay? All right. So here, you're actually going to be welcomed as recruits to Avengers Infinity Defense. And who hasn't wanted to go on a mission with the Avengers, right? So, your journey is going to begin with a pre-mission briefing by none other than Ms. Marvel, played by the incredible... And it's here where you are going to receive your mission, right? It's up to you to assemble the Avengers and stop King Thanos.
And I'm very happy to share, for the first time, that some of our favorite on-screen heroes are reprising their roles for this attraction, including Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, as Captain America. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. And Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. We've got a special clip that the team was able to capture while we were on set of Avengers Doomsday in London. Check this out.
Welcome to Avengers Campus. We built this place to recruit, inspire, and train the next generation. You're a big part of that mission. Robin, here we go. It's showtime, Jarvis. There you are. Let's go. Bring the fight to Thanos. They are not ready for Thanos. Thanos isn't ready for them. Open a portal to Cap. What took you so long? Oh, this guy. Pretty good? Sure, get him out. No teammate left behind. Congratulations, everybody. If you were any closer, we all would have died. But we didn't. Well done.
And that's not all. Tonight we can also announce that at our second attraction, Start Flight Lab will also include some of this amazing talent, including Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Mackie, and Brie Larson reprising her role as Captain Marvel. Together, they will be your flight instructors as you feel what it's like to train like an Avenger. And I'm thrilled to share with all of you tonight that both of these new attractions will be opening in 2028.
Jennifer, I have to tell you, decency at an all-time low, and discord at an all-time high. Thank God we have Imagineers like you and people that are doing beautiful things in the world. So thank you both very much. Let's give it up for Greg Song, Kevin Feige.
Kevin, hey Brett, good talk.
Hi Neil.
Hi John, I'm back.
Good, I'm glad. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. How was that Larcana tournament? It's fast. It came back fast.
It was fast, yeah. Some big dude with a huge muscle pulled a lucky dime on. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do.
It was a 10-year-old, wasn't it?
She was 9.
Neil Patrick Harris, everybody!
Elysians, play this dude out! Well, it's another turn of the carousel here at the horizons. We're exploring in ways we never could have dreamed possible. Just took a cruise through the jungle, where I heard a new turn of phrase, the backside of water. Did you ever hear that one? Now we're driving into Radiator Springs. Highway is crowded, fellow racers doing the same thing. Disney parks let us explore these stories in all new ways. And as I always say, if you're gonna go exploring, make sure you're led by the best that's ever been.
Hello, D23. Soon will be time for his next ride, and I'm pleased to share that for the first time ever, I'm the actual model of the Indiana Jones. I'm excited for you to see his next epic adventure, and I'm coming to Walt Disney World soon.
Here to talk about the new Indiana Jones attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom, please welcome Imagineers Michael Hungen and Chris Beatty. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
We are so excited to be here with you and the greatest Disney fans in the world.
Come on.
It's great to see you. I gotta tell you, so attended the very first D23 in 2009 as a fan. I was sitting all the way in the back and I was listening. That's right. And I was there, I was listening as they talked about plans to build New Fantasyland. Turns out the creative lead on that project was this guy, Chris Beatty. And so to be here today, partnering with Chris on the biggest slate of expansion projects in the history of Walt Disney World, it is quite a full circle moment, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. That means a lot. I'm honored as well. Thank you. That's wonderful. See, kids' dreams really do come true. Let's talk Indiana Jones. Right off the bat, can you confirm what we just heard from the one and only Harrison Ford?
It is true, all of it. For the first time in a Disney attraction anywhere in the world, Harrison Ford will be the face that you see when Indy appears in our new attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So here's a look at the digital model that we're using to build our animatronics. And as you can see, that is clearly Harrison's face, right?
Yes, it definitely is Harrison's face. Look, it's been amazing to work with Harrison Ford and have been involved in this project. And the team is they're just huge fans. But it's not the only announcement we have tonight. Michael and I would also like to share the name of the attraction with all of you. Are you ready? So our attraction will be called Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent. This attraction, it's going to blend the thrill and the excitement of a classic Disney Indy story with the rich cultural experience that you find throughout Disney's Animal Kingdom. A park that you know is dedicated to animals real and imagined, which is important here in a few minutes. And in this case, we're going to explore an ancient Mayan temple with Indy, and we're going to learn all about Mayan culture and how it connects to nature. And right now, as we sit here tonight, our teams are actively building the temple entrance. Here's a first look at the facade. It's incredibly detailed and just equally authentic in every way.
Fantastic. So wait, what's going to actually happen once you get inside?
That is a great question. Our story takes place in the 1950s, before Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And according to the local folklore, there's a passageway inside the temple that leads to the Mayan underworld. And it's possibly protected by a giant mythological creature. So, Indy naturally wants to check it out.
So we get to follow Indy as he gets up close to this storied artifact, when suddenly the myth becomes real, and we get sucked through a portal into the underworld. This thing turns into an all-out chase to escape before time runs out. You will face all sorts of dangers, like monstrous bats, larger-than-life scorpions, fire, flame, and of course, snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Well, it does turn out that in Mayan mythology, the entrance to the underworld is protected by a giant serpent called Sukan. And you're going to come face to face with this real-life Sukan throughout this Heritage adventure, including a confrontation at the end that is it's jaw-dropping in every way. So our team's excited. They love this attraction. It's an original Indiana Jones story that will make you feel like you stepped right into one of his films. Which is a full circle moment for me. As a kid, I remember touring and visiting a touring show for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom through Lucasfilm. And the models and the artwork and all that craftsmanship what inspired me to start becoming an Imagineer. And now, I'm here with Michael and the team, and we're actually building an Indiana Jones attraction for Walt Disney World.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, that's a lovely story, Chris, but the ride does sound a little scary. Do you guys have any sunnier news to share with us?
Well, I can tell you that we are thrilled with the construction of the Tropical America's Land. It's really starting to take shape, as you can see here. Inside the land, we'll have a brand new carousel that features hand-carved animals from some beloved Disney and Pixar stories. Some of you hopefully saw some of them in the pavilion this weekend, yeah? Well, I'm excited to share that we actually have 22 unique animals on this carousel. Here is a look at the whole gang. They're awesome. They're awesome. We're excited, but our friends in merchandise are very excited. The carousel is going to be fun for the whole family. You know, a uniquely Animal Kingdom take on a classic Disney attraction that really started it all.
That is remarkable. I cannot wait. Okay, over in another section of this new tropical America's land is a very special house.
Did someone say White House?
Skylar, what are you doing?
You promised that I could come out of this to a number and as one of my favorite animatronics. And I clearly got the chops. Hey, thank you, Phoenicians!
Please don't encourage it. I forgot I promised you that. One too many old Crinklelucious at Trader Sam's. Okay. Okay, what, Skylar, what animatronic are you even supposed to be?
Seriously? Hall of Presidents? I'm Martin Van Buren, baby!
You're joking. You're joking, Skylar.
It's Martin.
It's not.
And I jest not, sir.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a segment, okay? Chris and Michael here.
Oh, yes. Good morrow to you both, gentlemen. Hi. Do you know that I'm actually on a $20 bill? You should check your wallet.
That is incorrect.
Well, agree to disagree. Here's the cheese.
Skylar.
You know, they used to call me old Kinderhook.
Get out.
Okay, play my music.
Long time to spend on that guy. Where was I? Right, Encanto. Let's go. Please welcome the award-winning writer and director of Encanto and the Chief Creative Officer of Walt Disney Animation Studios, Jared Bush.
I cannot believe you guys got King Candy. That's so cool.
Yes, the one and only. So Jared, welcome back to the Honda Center for night 2 of D23. Heard you had a great time last night.
Who was here last night? Yeah, I had the best time. We had a sneak peek of all of our upcoming films. Hex, that's out this year. A little movie called Frozen 3. Yes, our new movie Clay, and of course, near and dear to my heart, Zootopia 3. Yeah, and I got to share them all with the best fans in the world, so thank you guys so much.
So, what's it like working with the Imagineers to turn those films into theme park experiences?
I mean, honestly, it's like a dream beyond a dream, to be able to step into a world that you helped imagine with characters that you helped create. It's emotional and wildly exciting, and I think it's part of Walt's hope for Disneyland, bringing films off the screen and into the real world. And this new Encanto ride is part of that legacy. Just picture the most quintessential classic Disney attraction, and this is it. And it is my great pleasure to reveal the name, which is Antonio's Fiesta de Encanto. Yeah. And the cherry on top is that all of the original actors of La Familia Madrigal are back. Yes. And we had the best time returning to life in Casita.
And I believe we have a clip of them in the booth. Should we show it? You want to see it? Let's see it.
Go, pressure!
Okay, well, please, don't laugh.
Hey, Casita! These guests need you to take them to the party.
I'll see you at the party.
I am in the studio at Walt Disney Imagineering recording for Anthony's sticks with an egg.
Lot of butterflies in here. Oh, aren't they beautiful?
On behalf of the family, Madrigal, we hope you had a great time.
Adios, amiga. Bye.
Let's talk about the attraction itself. Jared, what's the story with this one?
Okay, so first you're literally in Casita, which is a living house. And this day is Antonio's gift day, which is a very special moment in the life of the Madrigals. It's the day that they are given their special magical talent. And Antonio's gift is communicating with animals, which is perfect for Animal Kingdom. I've seen somebody there trying to talk to the monkeys, so you know who I'm talking about right now. But we are invited into Casita to celebrate Antonio with all of his family and now his extended animal family. And one of my favorite parts was working with the Imagineers to explore the house, to ride through Casita, hearing the music of Encanto, seeing the family using their gifts, getting to celebrate with Antonio in his room. You guys nailed it.
Thanks, Jared. I think one of the things I'm most excited what's great about this attraction is Casita has assembled all these different pieces of furniture, sofas and chairs and even a piano, and combined them to take us through the house. And it's going to feel alive. It's going to react like a character to itself as we go from room to room and really express everything that's happening around you. And here's a first look at a new piece of concept art that will really give you a sense of what it's like to journey through Casita. Here you can see how Casita is using this amazing vehicle. We're going to find our way upstairs into Antonio's room, which is transformed into this incredible rainforest. And it's going to be filled with animals of all shapes and sizes.
The scale of Antonio's room is incredible, and there are more than 50 animals throughout the entire attraction. Awesome. Here's a first look at some of them in action.
I don't know what he's doing to the capybara, but that's okay. They're so cute. It's cute. All right. So look, we partnered with our Parks Animal Sciences team to make sure that all of these figures are accurate to Colombia. And we're excited to share another piece of news, Michael, that there's no height requirement for this attraction. So it's going to be a great experience for the entire family.
Exciting, like an old school classic ride for the whole family. It sounds awesome. I can't help but notice you didn't talk about Bruno. Right, I always forgot that. Okay, once again, let's hear from my special guests, Jared, Michael, and Chris. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. It is time to travel from an enchanted family in Colombia to a magical family in Mexico. And to celebrate, here to perform La Llorona from Coco. Give it up for our next musical guest, iconic Grammy-winning artist, Los Lobos!
Llorona, llorona, llorona,
cariñoso. Yo soy como el chileno, yo no dejaré de quererte. Yo soy como el chileno, yo no picante, pero sabroso. Ay, de mi llorona, llorona de azul celeste. Ay, de mi llorona, llorona, llorona de azul celeste.
In the middle of the action. I love it. All right, let's keep the fiesta going and bring back Ali Rubenstein to the stage, joined by Imagineer Evo O'Brien. Well, all right, we just talked about Disney's first Encanto attraction, which is terribly exciting. And on top of that, you guys are working on the first Coco ride anywhere in the world. So what can you tell us about the progress that you're making?
We are so thrilled about everything that's happening at Disney California Adventure. You just heard the fantastic update on Avengers Campus. We have Avatar coming in the future. And we are bringing one of my favorite stories to the park, Coco. Like you just heard about with Encanto, this will be another classic Disney attraction for the whole family.
That's right. And so last night we heard Coco 2 is well underway. So of course we are working closely with Pixar to ensure that our attraction fits in well with both the original film and the new one.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so, Coco, what people love about it is full of the color and texture that are core to the vibrancy of the culture of Mexico. That really pulls everybody in.
Completely, and then further, it's really the music of the story that connects us all in an emotional experience.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know about all of you, but the first time I saw Coco, I was literally a puddle of tears. When Mama Coco began to sing Remember Me, I thought I was going to crumble and melt into my seat, and I'm not really sure how I got out of the theater. And I don't even really cry.
No, she really does not.
I cry all the time. I cry to Coco, I get it.
Well, it's that kind of emotional connection that we want to bring into this experience. So our attraction will celebrate all of the things that we love about Coco. The characters, the music, the culture, and most importantly, the love of family that is shared through generations.
Our story picks up about a year after the original film, where we'll join Miguel as he thinks back on his incredible journey.
So we will enter through a museum, a Casa Museo, and it is dedicated to the music of Miguel's great-great-grandfather, Hector Rivera. See that there? Right? And then, let's take a look at the experience on board the attraction. Yeah, so we will travel by boat through the story, visiting the land of the dead in Miguel's memory.
The land of the dead feels like a perfect location to bring to life at a Disney park.
Agreed. And memories are central to this story. Dia de los Muertos is a time to honor your ancestors by dedicating gifts, letters, and other meaningful items to their memory. Given that, we wanted to do something really special for all of you here at D23. If you stop by the Imagineering Pavilion at the Convention Center, you can write your favorite Disneyland memory on a card, and then we are going to plant all those memories within the roots of a special tree where they will become part of our Coco attraction.
ours out backstage, and of course, well, we brought one for you.
That is so cool.
If you'd like to fill one up yourself.
I'd love to, thank you. What an awesome way for everyone who's at D23 to be included in the making of what is sure to be a classic ride. I love it.
Yeah, it's really going to be a beautiful, moving experience full of fun and surprises. And this ride, just like Encanto, will be available for everyone because it too has no height requirement.
Important for the young ones and for parents. All right, let's go from one favorite story to another as we head across the Atlantic to Disneyland Paris. It feels like everything that we have been talking about is a first in some way, because you're also working on the very first Lion King ride anywhere in the world.
Well, our very first Lion King attraction is going to be such a great fit for Paris. You know, I was just there a few weeks ago, and I had a chance to watch our Rhythm of the Pride Land show, which is based on the Lion King. And everyone there, it was like absolutely packed, kind of like this. And everyone was completely into the music and the characters. I really just can't imagine how excited the guests will be to have the chance to experience the very first Lion King attraction anywhere in the world. Of course, I'll probably just be crying the whole time because it's also a music thing. Maybe I am a crier.
The new ride is based on the classic animated film, right?
Yes, absolutely. We will be inviting all of you into the Pride Lands at Disney Adventure World. This new attraction is a retelling of Simba's journey from cub to king, the happy times and the not so happy times. And that includes Simba's final confrontation with Scar. This is a brand new take on that scene, which we're showing here for the very first time.
I think it's one of my favorite all-time favorites too. I'm really looking forward to this one. That's going to be fantastic. A flu ride in Paris.
The best.
Ali, Emo, thank you both so much for being here. We really appreciate you sharing all this great information.
Thank you.
So now, I'll bid you adieu. Sorry, folks. Why don't you guys go?
Okay,
backstage?
we'll just go this way.
Okay, bye.
Send someone out right now.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Wait a minute, I get it. Vixen Felix. Amazing. Actual Vixen Felix is in the house.
No, I still haven't found wardrobe, but the lights went out and I thought I could help.
And why are you dressed like Vixen Felix?
I'm not. But, I mean, now that you've mentioned it, I suppose this does read a little Felix.
I can literally read a little Felix on your shirt.
Well, it's upside down to me, Miguel.
Okay, whatever, since you're here and for some reason holding a tiny golden hammer, sit down. Is there anything that you've been told about the new Wreck-It Ralph ride coming to Tokyo Disney?
Well, what I can tell you is this. The ride is called Sugar Rush Sweet Rescue, and I've heard there is a top secret logo.
That's right. It's right behind us.
Well, I'll be a spoiler alert. I'm a grown-up.
So, Jack, what else have you heard?
A lot. But you have to promise me this stays between you, me, and my 14,000 new friends.
And everyone watching on Disney Plus.
Yes, them too. All right, this ride is going to transport you into the world of Wreck-It Ralph, where you have to help Ralph and Vanellope by restoring the sugar bugs to their original forms.
Oh, what's a sugar bug?
Something that needs to be restored to its original form. Keep up, Mayo.
My bad.
However, be on the lookout for that mean old King Candy.
Well, Jack, I can't wait to jump into Sugar Rush when it opens next spring.
I'm excited too. Now, is wardrobe this way?
No?
Nope. Okay, well, great.
Jack McGrail, everybody! So 2026 is a very special year because it marks the 20th anniversary of one of the most popular films in Pixar history. Are there any Cars fans in the house? I thought so. Well, earlier this week you probably heard that Disney is expanding its collaboration with F1 into the world of cars. And there is so much more Cars love on the way, including 2 new attractions at the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Here to talk more about those, please welcome back Michael Hunjan, joined by Imagineer Jason Grant. All right, so it seems like you're quite busy at Walt Disney World these days. Tell us more about these Cars attractions coming to the Magic Kingdom.
Well, I'm really excited to work on Cars because, the movie holds a really special place in my heart. My son Miles, he was a huge fan of the movie. In fact, there he is. His first ever Disney meet and greet was right across the way here in Cars Land. So I know from personal experience how powerfully families really connect with these characters.
That's amazing.
Our expansion of the Magic Kingdom is an extension of the Frontierland story that celebrates the rich legacy and the spirit of America's national parks. Hopefully some of you guys stopped by the pavilion this weekend. You've seen the Piston Peak model. It is full of mud flats and rivers and geysers, trails, and so much more. And the best part is that all these natural wonders will come alive through the adventurous spirit, the humor, and the heart of Lightning, Mater, and all their friends, including Miss Fritter from Cars 3. This is your first look at a new piece of concept art for one of the 2 attractions in Piston Peak. It's called Miss Fritter's Daredevil Spin-Along. And now, if you don't know her, Miss Fritter is a demolition derby with a larger-than-life personality. And in our attraction, she takes center stage as a huge school bus-sized animatronic hosting her wildest demolition derby yet.
Wow, yeah, there's no missing that bus. All right, so what about your second attraction? I feel like I'm gonna am I gonna feel like a real race car?
Absolutely you are. We're creating an off-road race at Piston Peak that we're announcing tonight. It's going to be called Cars Ridge Run Rally. There's a logo right there.
Logos, plenty.
Yeah, very good. We're going to find out who's the wildest racer in the wilderness as each car. Nice. All right. We have puns. We have a truckload of puns. No worries. Yes, and as each car is competing for the fastest lap in the wilderness. We're going to take a look at some of our concept art right now. This is how we're going to start the race. You're going to head off into the wilderness for a climb up the mountain. It's going to be really thrilling all the way up to the top, but it's just going to be a little bit bouncy. Then once you reach the peak, it's going to be completely covered in snow. And I'm really excited to see this at night because I can't wait to see how it sparkles under the moonlight. Then you're going to race your way down Piston Peak. It's going to be a series of camelback humps. And it was a little bouncy on the way up. It's going to be really bouncy on the way down. So you're going to want to make sure you hold on tight. And then lastly, you're going to make a run through our geyser field. These geysers are going to chase you all the way to our largest geyser, one that we call Old Tank Full. And then you're going to...
Sorry, we had to.
Or for that game.
Yes. Did I say truckloads already? Yes. Okay. Anyways, so you're gonna circle up to the top of the geyser, and then it's a sprint down through the finish line where Lightning and Mater are gonna await you, providing live play-by-play of all of the action.
Shout out to our team, they are amazing, and as you can see, construction is fully underway. Not that anybody here has noticed from the Big Thunder Mountain View.
That's my favorite seat.
You know, theater in the round, we call this Imagineering in the round. We're working with our friends at Pixar to bring this fun and wild Cars world to life in all new ways. When we're finished, this will be a new type of racing experience, unlike anything we've ever done anywhere else in the world. We are so thrilled.
I'm so thrilled and can't wait to see it. Michael, Jason, thank you for all these new details and reminding us why we love cars so much. Now, before we leave the racing world tonight, we have one more special surprise as we celebrate all things cars. There is a new show coming to Disney Plus and Disney Junior called Cars Lightning Racers. The series has been created especially for younger fans, and it follows Lightning McQueen as he gears up for all new adventures in Radiator Springs with Mater and their friends. Tonight, I am thrilled to share with you that this series will feature a new original song from an artist who's been a part of the Cars family from the very first green flag 2 decades ago. Here to perform Built to Last, her new song from the show. Please welcome Grammy-winning artist Sheryl Crow!
first pulled into Radiator Springs. Can y'all believe that? I am so excited to be back in this world, and hey, since I'm here, and the band's all here, and you're here, and it's D23, and it's the 20th anniversary of Cars, how about we go back to where it all started? Can we do it?
Carousel of Progress this evening. Present meets our future, and possibilities become realities. So let's set our ovens to 975 and our course towards the horizon. Here to talk about the future of Disney Cruise Line, please welcome Imagineer Claire Weiss. Welcome to D23.
Thank you.
So it seems like you guys have been pretty busy lately.
Oh my gosh, very busy. So, we are continuing to expand our fleet
and we're going to be to 13 ships by late 2030. I know. And just since our last D23, we've already launched 3 new ships. The Treasure, I know. The Destiny, and just this year, our first ever ship in Asia, the Disney Adventure. And as all of you know, we love the West Coast at Disney Cruise Line. So, we are excited to announce we are doubling the number of cruises sailing here from Southern California. I know, right out of the port of San Diego. So that means all of you will have access to one of our beautiful ships for years to come. And we have an incredible lineup for summer 2027. The Disney Wish is going to Europe for her first time ever and visiting all new ports of call. And to top it all off, the Magic and the Wonder are returning to Alaska. Okay. Those are definitely on my bucket list. It is honestly an incredible time to be a Disney Cruise Line fan.
So that brings us to our to the next year's edition, the Disney Believe.
Yes.
I've heard some things, but what can you tell us about this ship?
So, the Disney Believe is the 4th ship in our Wish class, and she's really going to bring to life her own signature identity. This ship celebrates belief in magic, in family, the power of nature, and believing in yourself. And all of the stories we'll tell on board are really tied together by this core Disney belief of believing in something fantastical, which includes the character adorning our bow, who I'm excited to announce will be and then on to the stern. Drum roll. We are going, of course, to infinity and beyond with Woody and Buzz. And they're actually drawing Believe on the back of the ship. And they're using crayons because, of course, they're toys. And then finally into the grand hall.
Wait a minute, Claire. Yeah? I've heard we have a special guest who knows a thing or two about the high seas to help. That was a big announcement. Give it up for Captain Jack.
Hey, y'all.
You finally got your wardrobe, and I get it, you're Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain who? We're doing this again?
This what, Neil?
Jack, stop. You're 100% dressed like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Neil, a fellow can't wear an elongated vest and a tricorn hat without being accused of piracy? Neil.
But the compass?
Well, I'm easily lost, hence my never-ending search for the wardrobe department.
Why do you have a sword?
I have a coupon. I missed the big announcement, the one about Moana being the new Grand Hall icon.
No, we haven't said that yet.
Good. Mum's the word. You can trust me, Claire. Well, off to find
wardrobe department. Yes,
that's right. Is this way north?
Nope.
Got it. Bye.
I'm so sorry, Claire.
No worries. I guess the rooster is out of the basket. So, I I am excited to officially announce that Moana will be the Grand Hall icon on the Disney pool. Hers is an epic adventure story that is all about exploring the seas and believing in yourself. So she couldn't be a more perfect fit for this ship, and I cannot wait for you all to see her in person.
But wait, that's not all you have to share with us tonight, right?
Nope. We also have an entirely new class of ship for Disney Cruise Line that will debut starting in 2029. And this is such a cool size. It's right in the middle of our classic ships and our newer ones. And this gives us some really amazing opportunities to visit new places and new people we just haven't before. And we actually have a preview of that new class of ship tonight that we haven't shared with anybody yet.
Nice. Shall we take a look at it? All right, roll the video. Read it.
Going shape alive. From sketches and finished drawings, thinking ahead and creating new attractions for months and years to come. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're just getting started.
So cool, right?
Yeah, that was one of those teasers. I see how you do. All right, Claire, thank you for being with us tonight. Best of luck to you as you create the Believe and beyond. Let's give it up for Claire Weiss, everybody. Can't wait. So, one of the most popular films in the 21st century is getting its first official land when Monstropolis debuts at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Monstropolis and D23 love you too, girl. Oh, hey, Michael and Chris are back to talk some monsters. Hey, you know, I really like that song. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's really good, right? Well, what you just heard is Welcome to Monstropolis. It's a brand new song. It was written by the one and only Randy Newman. It's the first song Randy has ever written specifically for a Disney theme park. How cool is that?
And we asked Randy to write this song because, well, Welcome to Monstropolis is also the name of our new theater show inside the Monsters, Inc. land. So, in this new signature show, the monsters they've graciously invited us humans into their world to show us that, you know what? We're kind of more alike than you might think. Now, Mike and Sully, well, they're our hosts. And, you know, Sully has been working on a small, very homespun show. But then there's Mike, who, as you all know,
he is ever the showman, and he has a few surprises up his sleeves, and hopefully this doesn't bring down the house, which is kind of what he's hoping for.
And with the monsters opening up their doors to humans, everyone is really excited to welcome us. Well, almost everyone.
Humans, we look forward to welcoming you to Monstropolis, which we might regret. Stop saying that. Humans aren't toxic.
D2319 in progress.
A D2319 is not a thing.
That doesn't seem like it's going to end well.
Maybe it's just me. No, it will. We promise everything will be just fine.
And that's just one piece of the Monstropolis experience. This land is alive with all kinds of dynamic movements that you'd expect from a world where Mike, Sully, and all the monsters live and work. The team is incredible. They're moving really, really fast. Chris, should we show them that sneak peek behind the construction walls?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, all right, here we go. Let's take a look at this land as it stands today. That's the Glob Theater there on the right, and which is the home of our new show that we just talked about. And as we move down the street, you'll see Archie's Scare Pig Pizza, along with the Monsters University Alumni Club. Now, inside the Alumni Club is the Elite Scarers Club, and it's where we honor the legendary scarers from years past. Next door is the Scareporium. So if you're visiting Monstropolis, you want to grab that human or that great souvenir to remember your trip to Monstropolis, well, that's going to be the place to go.
And then we have an experience we know that all of you in this room have been looking forward to for 25 years. It is Harryhausen's restaurant. This is the iconic location of Mike and Celia's ill-fated date from Monsters, Inc. And of course, Sushi Chef, he's gonna be there in person. What you're seeing is an early look at him in action inside our figure shop. He's awesome. This restaurant is gonna feature a menu unlike anything else that we offer at Walt Disney World. It's gonna be a great place to bring your schmoopsy poo for that romantic meal.
I cannot wait, I love sushi.
All right, so that brings us to something that we are extremely excited about. And it's been a long time in the making. Let's go inside the Monsters, Inc. factory and Boardwalk coaster building.
Yes.
We were just with the team the other day and they showed us this amazing work in progress animatic. And Michael said, look, we've got to take it with us to D23. It's incredible. It's truly incredible. You are going to be lifted 40 feet in the air in 4 seconds and then launched into the vault. This is going to be mind-blowing. It's just incredible. And while the tour coaster, well, we're still working through and prepping it for human ridership, the rest of the land is looking really, really good. And so we were thinking, well, why don't we just open it early? Like, say,
next year!
Closet doors and make your way in.
Let me just spray them again.
What? No, humans aren't toxic, remember?
Right. Not toxic.
See you soon in Monstropolis. Seriously?
I'm here, Miran. I'm here. But please, do not worry. We could never forget about you.
I assure you, I am not worried, for I know you will be sharing more. But villainous souls are not the patient kind, so do hurry and speak of the wicked magic that's in store.
I think I can do that. In fact, I know two people who are absolutely perfect for the job. Everyone, please welcome back Bruce Wan along with Imagineer Carolyn May.
Alright, well, I know I speak for all of Imagineering when I say our Villains expansion at the Magic Kingdom is one of the most anticipated projects any of us has ever worked on. Now, there have been a lot of rumors about this land flying around. Shocking, I know. Caroline, how about we put some of those to rest? First off, I believe we have decided on a name.
Yes. We have a name. Even though this land will be full of mischief and darkness, we wanted it to feel like it belongs in the Magic Kingdom. And since most of the lands at the Magic Kingdom have land right there in the title, we figured, why mess with a good thing?
Exactly. I mean, let's face it, what else were we gonna call it? Sometimes the obvious answer is the right one. But, while the name may be obvious, the story is anything but. We're creating an entirely new story for these characters and a new way of seeing them. These aren't villains hiding in the shadows. They're powerful, sophisticated, elegant, and they have impeccable taste, which I find is very dangerous. Here are some initial character studies that help define a new vision for our villains and establish an elevated, elegant tone for the land.
These characters and so many more are the foundation for an entirely new story in Villains Land, which we are literally creating from the ground up. Like so many of our fairy tales, your journey begins when you stray from the safe path and enter the bewitching and foreboding dark forest. There, you'll come upon a broken, twisted wishing well.
Now, normally a wishing well is a pretty happy thing. You make a wish, toss in a coin, maybe a princess starts singing. This is not that wishing well.
Yes. We wondered, what if a mysterious person made an evil wish? And what if that wish was so evil that it corrupted the well, broke it open, and infused the forest around it with the power of the well's poison magic?
Dark magic up for grabs? I can definitely see villains wanting to be drawn to that.
Exactly. And one by one, they have come here to claim it. Several of your favorite villains, including Cruella, the Evil Queen, and Dr. Facilier, who you saw earlier, have used this land's cursed magic to conjure the perfect new layers for themselves. Everything they could wish for. The architecture reflects the style, humor, and fiendish personality of the villain that owns it. And whether it's by promising treats, treasures, or wishes come true, you can bet the villains will use everything in their power to tempt you.
Well, I'm sure they will. And frankly, I'm looking forward to seeing them try. Villains Land is one of the most ambitious lands we've ever created. It's huge, on the scale of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and completely immersive. Everywhere you look, the villains have taken over. The architecture, the food, the shops, even the landscape itself. And that's before we get to the attractions. You may have heard there are two major ones. And would you like to hear what they are?
Well, our first attraction is going to be a thrilling coaster experience. Here, you will encounter Maleficent herself as you race through the Enchanted Briar around her mountaintop fortress. We're excited to include elements we've never attempted before on a Disney coaster, because of course, if we're inviting the Mistress of All Evil to our land, we best not disappoint her.
No. And if Maleficent's mountaintop isn't dark enough for you, Our second attraction takes you in the opposite direction, down, into the catacombs beneath the evil Queen's palace. Here, you'll come face to face with the magic mirror as he calls you to see things from his unique perspective on the other side of the glass. Once you're in this mirror realm, through a mix of special effects and incredible physical set pieces, you'll be mesmerized by a whole array of your favorite fearsome Disney villains, conjured as only the magic mirror can.
Hey, Bruce. Hey, Caroline.
Is that Cruella de Vil?
Yeah, the mirror summoner. Lucky us, right, kid?
Yeah, that has been a real treat.
Yeah, real treat.
What are you waiting for, you sycophant? Introduce me, you morons!
Yeah, hey, Caroline, Bruce, meet the lovely Cruella de Vil.
Caroline, darling, grey isn't your color. You must... And you must be Brutus.
It's actually Bruce, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, such a sweet thought. I wish I could reciprocate. Neil!
Yeah, boss.
Neil!
Yeah, I'm over here.
What is it that this one does, this Brutus? What does he do?
He designs theme parks, boss.
Theme parks?
Yeah.
Those horrible noisy things that families are always doodling off to? Someone actually designs them? What a senseless thing to do with your life.
And suddenly Brutus doesn't sound so bad. How can we help you, Mr. Bill?
Well, I was minding my own business, admiring my outfit in the mirror, when I heard, oh, thank you. You want me to change, you know, you need a little fur. This business of my outfit in the mirror, and when I heard the most irritating sound.
What sound?
That sound coming out of your mouth. And I swear I heard it say, what was it again, you?
I'm over here now, boss.
Yes.
That Maleficent was going to get her own ride.
Good boy. Now stand somewhere until I need you. Well, when I heard that overstuffed purple handbag was getting her own ride, I thought to myself, surely that can't be. I mean, dragon skin? Heavens no. Leather is just so passé. There isn't a woman in all this wretched world who wouldn't rather have fur, darling.
Well, I mean, we already just announced the...
Oh, poor little thing. I'm going to cut you off before you say something you'll regret. Neil, take.
Boss, yeah, boss.
Now, let's go and leave these two to work on the opening of my ride. Yes, and all the cars will be full of little dogs. And I brought one of those street musicians to entertain you while you work. What was his name again? Speck?
Beck.
Oh, well, whatever. You put $1 in his hat, darling.
Everyone, the iconic Glenn Close.
Thank you, Meg. Before we say goodbye tonight, I want to bring us back to where all of this started. Our very first Disney experience, Disneyland. You all know, Disneyland is a promise. As that famous plaque on the front of the park reads, "Here you leave today and enter a world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." And over the past 7 decades, this promise has taken many forms, from early expansion to the Disney decade, from a second park to new hotels, to the recent additions of new stories, immersive lands, and new shows. And as we approach Disneyland's 75th anniversary, with an eye towards the horizon and the park's centennial, I think it's time to renew that promise once again in a way that deeply honors the original and imagines the future with optimism. And that starts with Tomorrowland. Soon, we will begin reimagining Tomorrowland with optimism you all have been longing for. Returning to to a vista into a world of wondrous ideas, just as Walt described it. New attractions, more open spaces, new places for you to dream about the future. You all know Walt said Disneyland would never be completed, and those words continue to echo down through time. Since he first opened the gates on July 17, 1955, we've invited more than 1 billion guests to experience the happiest place on Earth, cementing Disneyland as a global icon. And now, we are entering Disneyland's next great chapter, where new generations will continue to relive fond memories of the past and savor the challenge and promises of the future, and it all begins with Tomorrowland. So, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for joining us on our Disney Experiences Carousel of Progress as we begin travel into our great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Halt, unbeliever. You made me a promise. You swore if I were to host this show, you would restore my favorite animatronic character of all time to his former glory. Behold!
Yes! Yes! We are taking a new journey into imagination at Epcot. With Figment and Dreamfinder. I'm so happy to tell you this. We know how important this is to you. We heard you. And this is one more way we are putting you, all of you in the center of everything we do.
Wow.
Okay, that's really it now. Come on, team. Thank you to our incredible host, Neil Patrick Harris. Many thanks to all performers, special guests. Thank you to our Imagineers. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard behind the scenes to bring this to life. And most of all, my heartfelt thanks to all of you for joining us on our own very Carousel of Progress. There's so much happening right now, and remember, every